Hey, I'm live. I am here. Why is you popping up here? Okay. I'm like 4 minutes late. It's trying to finish off this video. And I am here for the Monday morning inspiration. Today is December the 2nd. We have like 2 more Mondays. Let me look at my calendar to make sure. Because we're only going to do this till 23rd. Let me see. So today is the 2nd. So we got we got 3 more Mondays to do this, y'all. Next week is the 9th. The week after that's the 16th. And the last one will be the 23rd. So if you guys have not made any of these and y'all going to be catching this replay, get in there and say replay and you'll see me next Monday. This is an inspirational Monday morning live stream where you get to come up on the panel. You don't have to show yourself. I don't always show myself. But you get to come on the panel and give your words of wisdom, share your testimony, quote some scripture out the Bible, say what's on your mind from your heart. Just to start off the week on some positivity, start off your morning on some positivity, encourage somebody other than yourself. That's pretty much what this is for. So I'm just going to move along as if y'all here. And by the time I get done saying what I'm going to say, if nobody is here, I'm going to end the live and continue with my content. Because I only did one thing so far. I didn't realize by the time I started to do my content that it was time to come live. And then I seen this thing here. I had to make this video about Peach, though. So let me go ahead and share that real quick. I hope there's not no copyright on it because of the sound. I don't think it should be, though. I don't think so. But let me see. I don't see nobody in the comments either. Where everybody at? Y'all said y'all be here. Y'all said y'all be here. Come on in, y'all. I'm about to get started. I'm just trying to share this video real quick. Hey, y'all, come on in. Hit that like button, share the live. This is our Monday morning inspiration. Anybody want to come up? I can put the link in there. Y'all can come on, give your testimony, quote your Bible scriptures, Proverbs. I'm going to do some African Proverbs in 1 second. As soon as I share this video. Okay. All righty. Let me pull it up. Like I said, I'm just going to keep moving as if people are here. So when y'all finally see this later, catch the replay. I don't know where everybody is. It's 8:38. So I don't know if y'all up yet or busy on somebody else's live. I don't think I'm going to do these at 8:30 no more. I think I'm just going to wait till about 10 or 11 o'clock. Because nobody's showing up early. So I got content to do. So I'm going to hurry up and get off of here. Oh, hey, Deb. You be right back? Okay. I'm going to put the link in the comments so you can just come up. Because I'm not going to be here, but no problem, 30 minutes or so. Long enough for us to say what we got to say. Mm-mm. I will be reading from my healing book. Okay, that's fine. Just come on up when you're ready. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody's had a great weekend. Hope this week will be prosperous, healthy, happy, positive for you and myself as well. May you get all the desires of your heart throughout your life. Find the reason to find joy and gratefulness and thankfulness for just waking up. You know what I mean? That's not to be taken for granted. Y'all know I like to do African proverbs, so I'm looking for some African proverbs. I'm not trying to just do it for no Black History Month. I'm trying to find just African proverbs, period. Here we go. 150 of them, so I'm going to read so many of them. Okay. I'm going to read these proverbs while we wait on Deb. I'm going to read them in a row. I hate when all these pop-ups come. Oh, it makes me so sick. Oh, that makes me so mad. Oh, that makes me so angry. Especially when I lose my stuff. Okay, y'all, I'm going to read these African proverbs. They're kind of small. It says, a chick that will grow into a cock can be spotted the very day it hatches. Number 2, a child's fingers are not scalded by a piece of hot yam, which his mother puts into his hand? Palm. I knew it had something to do with hand. As old woman is always uneasy when dry bones are mentioned in the proverb. Let me read that again. An old woman is always uneasy when dry bones are mentioned in the proverb. I wish these broke it down. A man who pays respect to the great paves the way for his own greatness. Let's read that again. A man who pays respect to the great paves the way for his own greatness. Okay, come on up when you're ready. I'm going to read one more. As the dog said, if I fall down for you and you fall down for me, it is plain. What? As the dog said, if I fall down for you and you fall down for me, it is plain. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. All right, come on up there. All right, come on in. Come on in.
Good morning, Rox.
Oh,
How are you?
Okay, I didn't hear you at first, so go ahead. My sound was off.
I'm asking, how are you doing this morning?
I'm great. I'm great. I was wondering why I didn't hear nothing. Oh, I am great, grateful, thankful, feeling pretty
That's
good.
right. That's right. Everybody's asleep right now. I'm going home today, but I want to I have this book, 365 Days of Healing, that has physical, mentally, everything together. And I found out that my BFF, First Lady at a church that I do Sunday school and their service online with, has the same book. So it's great. So can I read today's December
Huh?
2nd message?
Yep.
Okay. The title is Be Willing to Change. Let me know if I'm too loud.
No, you perfect. You perfect.
Okay. The title is Be Willing to Change. For I am the Lord, I change not. Actually, I don't want to read this other part. Somebody has to change. Okay, yeah, I will. This lady named Lillian was a medical doctor who lived many years ago. She was raised from her deathbed by the power of God and turned in her medical license and started practicing medicine with the great precision. She had amazing results. Dr. Lillian made a statement that stood out to me. That's the author. If you're praying or believing God for something that belongs to you in the Word, and you don't see something start to change in 3 days, then start changing. If something belongs to us, God's already paid for it. He redeemed us, delivered us, and healed us. So when we see the answer to our need in the scriptures, we latch on to God's promise with the hand of faith and say, Father, you said it, I believe it, and I receive it. But if time passes and our answer hasn't manifested, something may have to change. Perhaps sin or disobedience is keeping us from receiving from God. Some people say, I'll keep standing, I'll keep doing what I'm doing until God changes. Then they sit and do nothing, waiting on God to change. That won't work. You have to accept that God can't change. Jesus can't change. The Holy Ghost can't change. And the Word can't change. So if something has to change, that something has to be us. Ask the Lord if you need to change in some area that will put you in motion. And as the Lord reveals the changes you need to make, and you make them, you'll receive the results you desire. This is confession. Jesus brought and paid for my healing with his own precious blood. I'll change when I need to, and I'll receive the results I desire. My thing is, this is physical. I'll give you an example. I don't want to talk too long, but I'll give you an example. I have these bone spurs in my feet. They're very excruciating pain. So I kept going to the podiatrist, and she kept, taking my insurance, blah, blah, blah. So like the fourth time, she told me, I don't want to call her out her name, but I had to resist myself from doing that in her office. So she told me, well, Deborah, we can't. She says, I'm not going to be able to do surgery to file down the bones in your toes, especially the second one, because you're borderline diabetic and it's hard for diabetics to heal. Well, I get that, but I'm like, what else can you do? You just coming in here giving me a pedicure? I don't need that. I ain't gonna pay for my own pedicure. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
anyway, I what I did was I prayed for the answer. I mean, some kind of solution. Because when I got an issue, I'm gonna get to the problem. I'm get to the bottom of it and solve it with God. So this is what I did. I found this cream, that cream, because I already have meds for something else that works. But I kept massaging them, blah 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 blah. And I finally went to get my orthopedic shoes done. Now I don't wear them daily, but when I'm out shopping or something like I have to wear them. They
Right.
help. I have to wear certain socks. So I have to do what I have to do without that surgery. But do I whine and complain about it? No. And I live upstairs. I gotta go down the stairs, up the stairs, down the stairs, up the stairs. I do use my cane every now and then. So my thing with this, I draw strength. Say, okay, I gotta do what I gotta do. I don't let nobody know I got burn spurs in my feet on this app. I'm letting you know because it's motivating me with this healing book. I can heal with God. I can heal, and the pain is going away slowly, slowly, slowly. I see a difference every day. So
Mhm.
I'm saying this because I had to motivate myself, not sit there and cry. Oh, this, you know what, hurts. I don't do that. I take the pain and I keep it moving. I keep it moving. I keep it moving. So this book is really good because it's not only physical healing, it's mental healing, spiritual healing.
What's
So
the name of it again?
365 days of healing.
Okay, let me text that to
It-
myself.
yeah. Do you want the author or are you just going to get the book? I mean, look at,
Give me the author. What's who
Mark,
author?
huh?
I was saying, yeah, give me the author name.
Mark, Mark, Brazee, Brazee.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, it's good. What is this on the front? It says powerful devotions and prayers to help you recover and keep you well. So yeah, and I even read it for like I'm dealing with my daughter kids. I'm out here now, but I'm going home tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I see what I'm learning with healing. I put into them, whether it's discipline, showing them different things on ways to do this and don't do that, to learn from your mistakes, So and it's working. It's
Right.
working. Yeah.
Good
So
morning, Carol Jackson. She joined us today.
who
Hope
is
you're having
this?
a happy
Let me put
Monday
my
as
glasses
well.
on.
Carol Jackson. Welcome, welcome. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to be meeting here on Mondays until December 23rd at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. You are welcome to come up and share. You don't have to show yourself, or just feel free to post in the chat. But make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go ahead, finish what you was. I just want to go ahead and greet her.
Well, I'm done, but well, no, I'm not never done. But like I was saying, I'll give an example of me being out here with them monthly. I see the difference in them. So um, they look at me and they're changing because they know my rules and regulations, but they also look at me like, what? Okay, I'm learning from this. Miss Deborah is showing me what I'm doing wrong, so I'm going to improve. And I got them, well, their dad got them some little gift things, and Silly Putty was in it. It's so funny because they were sitting here for 2 days straight. Two of them was making different things out of that silly putty, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I give you an example as to what each one made, and that's motivation to me because it's like, okay, I see what they're doing, I see where they're at, the talent they have. One made a pizza with pepperoni. Oh, now this is small putty. He made a
Right.
pepperoni pizza with um, the little things of pepperoni, and he made a hand underneath it with the person's hand carrying the pizza. I thought that was great. What did the other one made a transformer? Of course, they like those, but he
Right.
sat here and made it, and it was so cool, Rox, because I went to go sit on the couch, and when they was at the table doing it, they came running to me. Miss Shepherd, look what I made. Miss Shepherd, look what I made. And that's the change in them. That's the communication that I love having with them. So we're on the road. We're on the road.
That sounds
So,
so good. You see that improvement in them. That's all they
oh
need. I
yeah,
mean, we think
yeah,
kids just don't naturally know what to do. You got to raise them. You got to nurture them. You got to teach them. You know what I'm saying? You got to, so
yeah.
they can know how to act, because you're not the only one who have to deal with your kids. A lot of parents think it's cool just to let them make the noise, let them jump down, let them make a mess, let them argue and fight. And they just look right through it and go, stay off into space or just leave the
That's
house
not
or
gonna
whatever.
happen. That's not gonna happen when I come out here. I got
Ain't
what
no
I'm
way.
dealing with. Yeah, and just like I don't want to bring PM up, but I will. Just like when her son, they're out at a restaurant. You understand what I'm saying? Make that boy sit down. That is, it's not embarrassing to her, but up in here, we don't do that. We do our prayers for the food, bless our food. We sit and have a conversation, and when I see when I'm drifting off about to play, uh-uh. We don't do that at the dinner table. So I know she can do it, but if she don't want to do it, it ain't gonna happen up in here. And I love it because they respect that. They understand what I'm saying to them. So I'm in time after you finish what you're doing, you do your chores, and then you can go to your tablet or whatever you're gonna do. But these things are gonna be done in order, decently. God said, I throw those scriptures out at them too. I said,
Right.
God said in His Word, we are to do things decently and in order, and they understand that. So
Right. So I
yeah,
don't understand why the majority, see, that's the problem. We're not on the same page as people, as human
yeah,
beings, as neighbors, as a community, because
yeah.
you run
Okay,
your household this way, they run their household this way, and you run your household this way. And that was
Yes.
how I got caught up thinking that all mothers thought like me. Oh, I got 2 daughters. I'm a mother. And this is my daughter's friend. So that means she got a mother. Her mother says, okay, for my daughter to come over to her house. So I'm thinking it's cool. If your mother got to be like me, she love her daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I should be able to trust my daughter over her house. But my daughter got pregnant at her house. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
I don't know if that meant she let her come and left them by themselves while she went to go gamble or go grocery shopping or what. Or she let them go on the streets. Y'all go ahead and have a good time. Just be back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it went. But the point is, I thought that when I sent my daughter over there, now she's like 14, 15 years old at the time, and her daughter the same age, I'm thinking they safe. You a mother like I am. I had to learn that the hard way at my big age, thinking that everybody thought the same when it came to certain things, because we have something in common. We're both mothers of teenage daughters. Please. My daughter got pregnant and she didn't even tell me, because my daughter was scared, but that's the one that's passed away too. She got pregnant and started bleeding one day. She said that she told me that the girl mama knew, and she had told her she was going to give her a chance to tell me, or if she didn't hear her tell me, she was going to tell me. That sort of thing. But my thing is, how did she even get pregnant at your house? If you was there, you weren't supposed to. That's my fault by saying, well, if she comes, that means you're going to be home, right? That you're not going, and I don't want her outside. I didn't send her over there to go outside. I sent her over there to hang out with her friend in the house.
In the house, yeah.
In the house to hang out. And if they was going to go somewhere, or mom's like, well, we about to go shopping. We're going to go out to eat the restaurant, just so you know, we'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't think like that.
Yeah, give you the location. That's well. First of all, get permission. Yeah, yeah.
Everybody coming in. Anybody want to
Oh,
come
I
up?
just love this. I am just enjoying this Monday motivational.
Yes, I want everybody to get a turn to come up. And if you just don't want to come
Yeah.
up, you can just type in the chat. This is about motivation, inspiration, testimony, whether you want to cite some African proverbs, Bible scripture, read a poem, or just talk from your heart. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to show yourself. I could put the link in the comment and you come up. And if not, we got 3 more Mondays we doing this. So be prepared next time if you like. I appreciate all y'all here. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the live. Please, y'all. Share the live. So as we all know, this is the last month of 2024, right? I made videos about it. I went live. I made pre-recorded videos. That's what I'm on all month. December. This is the last 29 days coming up now until 2025 comes here. I'm not into no New Year's resolution. I'm into a new day resolution. Every day is a day that you can think to do anything better. Change it up. Do it better. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing this Monday is I'm reflecting on my life. I'm analyzing my life. I'm going through story times to talk about what happened to me from the time I was able to remember what happened to me. That means 4 or 5 years old, on up to the age I am now. That's why I told the first story yesterday about my first experience of being intimate, because that's one of the key things that happened to me that made me how I am today. Whether I believe it or not, or thought about it or not, or realized it or not, those experiences mold us, shape us, affect us positively and negatively. So as you get older and you realize, you start analyzing, like, how did I come the person I am? Why am I so this? Why am I so paranoid? Why am I so easy to snap off? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So that's why I decided to do that. And of course, 2024 going to be reflected regardless, because we got memories that we had in 2024, whether we seen somebody acting wild out here trying to race with 18-wheelers.
Wow.
Wilding out, or just one of them funny videos. I remember I did one of my favorite. Now, why is that? Hold on. I don't know why that even came on. The ghost in here. But yeah, I like to, you know how you look at and they say this on this day last year, or on this day 2 years ago. There's certain things that come in your memory that, you know what I'm saying, make you smile. And some things will make you unhappy too. So I'm just trying to focus on the things that really happened to me. I'm not trying to really dig too deep into like story time when it comes to my mom and daughter and stuff like that. I'll just say it other times, but it's basically reflecting to see how I became this 58-year-old woman, as well as the fun I had and the things I remember that I laughed about and I got angry about 2024. So that's what I'm on right now, y'all. Anybody else want to come up? Feel free, let me know. Type it in the comments. I'm gonna put the link in there one more time. And Deb, you go ahead and read something else while I do this, if you want to.
Well, I'm actually downsizing this leftover turkey and just getting it out that pan while I'm listening. But I do have something to say. Write down, I would like for you to, or anybody in the chat, I did this years ago when I first started getting in touch with God. I'll put it like that. And concerning my life, I would like for you to do this exercise. Write the word change, please. CHANGE, change. Let me know when you're done.
Change. I texted to myself.
Okay, now this is what I'm gonna do. C is for Christ. H is for has. HAS, has. The word A. The letter N is new. G is greater. GREATER, greater. E, experience. So it's changed to me back then. For me to grow was that Christ has a new, greater experience. Now, those that's listening and you, I would just love for you to get that in your spirit and run with it.
I text that to myself as well.
Good.
CHANGE, change. And for you, it means Christ has a new, greater experience.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
That's the word for each word in the each letter in the word. Hi, Naomi. I'm still listening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just up here sharing. We just inviting y'all, giving y'all a chance to see who wants to hit that link down there and come up and share. You don't have to show yourself. We're gonna do this for 3 more Mondays, y'all. 3 more Mondays, so you got 3 more chances to prepare. I'm thinking about making it a little later. Is 8:30 too early? Is 8:30 a.m. Central Time too early? Do we need to do 9 or 10? Because I want to make sure everybody that want to make it. There's more people said she not even here. She said she was coming. She, if you're in the audience, let me know. Appreciate seeing y'all though. Did y'all hit the like button and share the live? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna share some things that I'm gonna make videos about while we're waiting. Today, that's the wrong phone. I like to text things to myself and set alarms so I don't forget. I thought I did. What? No, I know I text this to myself. Oh, I know what I did. I forgot I did screenshots of them. I didn't text. Okay, here we go. Now, since I'm doing what I call reflecting, yesterday, the date that I reflected on was World AIDS Day, because back in 1988, December 1st, that was the first day that they actually created that World AIDS Day situation. So they celebrated every year December 1st, y'all. And they've been doing that since 1988. So I just want to share that yesterday. Now today, December 2nd, it's called Special Education Day. They created this in 1970. Let me read it. It says Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. It was enacted on December the 2nd of 1972. Before 1972, people with disabilities did not receive much, if not any education. There were some special education schools in the U.S. prior to the act, but they were expensive, so many families were not able to have their children included. Once it was signed, children and young adults with disabilities were given the right to free education, offering many people opportunities to learn the opportunity to build a great life for themselves. Okay. It says July 31st and December 2nd are the 2 days celebrating mud dogs. This is stuff I never even heard of before. So I just started digging. I'm like, why just talk about 2024 reflect? We need to reflect it all. You know what I'm saying? And I found out some stuff I didn't even know. I didn't know that about the Disabilities Act. Now, this right here, this is about mutt dogs. I thought a mutt dog was just a mangy dog. That's not what a mutt dog is. It says July 31st and December 2nd are the 2 days celebrating mutt dogs, otherwise known as mixed breed dogs. Purebred dogs are often expensive puppies born from breeders' dogs and can certainly be of great use to humans, such as working dogs. Mixed breed dogs are more likely to be put down when they find their way to the pound. It is well known that mutt dogs are often healthier and live longer than pure breed dogs. Did y'all know that? If you have been thinking about adopting a dog, head over to your local shelter and find the perfect mutt to add to your family. Celebrate your furry friend and find out more. I didn't know that. I had no clue about that. Wow. Because I'm not a dog person like that. I don't like to see dogs hungry and mistreated and stuff like that. But me rubbing on one, I haven't one now. But I thought they was interesting because I'm just looking things up and they popping up. Okay, one more. It's the business of popping corn day. On December 2nd of 1885, Charles Creeders invented the first commercial popcorn machine. On top of building the machine, it was eventually upgraded to be on wheels, such as the popcorn stands we see on the street or at sports games. Then there is a cinema machine able to produce mass quantities of delicious warm popcorn to enjoy while watching something on a big screen. The premise is simple. We can celebrate today by eating popcorn. I thought that was interesting. So those are the things I learned for today. Tomorrow and every day going forward, I'll just be reading, making videos, reading things that I didn't know. And I'm sure if I didn't know, other people didn't know either. And the ones that y'all knew it already, hey, kudos to you. I don't see nobody else trying to come up. Yeah, I'm not going to be here long. This is only supposed to be like a 35, 45-minute live stream. It's something quick and cute. No more than an hour, and I was expecting more people to come up. So if nobody else wants to come up, or Deb, if you don't want to say anything else, we can end it on a note. You can take us out in some good old prayer. We should have started with some good old prayer. We'll do that next week.
Oh, that's going to be cool. I didn't want to bring that up because I didn't know how everybody would feel about prayer. Because
prayer is basic. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to say, entity. We don't have to say Buddha, Allah, and all that stuff. Because everybody may serve somebody different, but we all got the same goals. One God, many names. That's how I look at it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We on the same page. You might not, want to say Jesus. You might not want to say Buddha. You might not want to say Allah. But you have the same goals in heart and mind. Your way of believing and teaching and that what you have been taught may have been different, but that still mean we got more in common than different. That's my point. So
yeah.
If anybody wants to come up and say Allah, I mean, everybody, we different, but we alike. So if your belief is as a Baptist person or a Christian person, and when you pray, you say in the name of, you close it out, whatever, have you say it. And then the next person might want to come up and do something, and they will give homage to what they beliefs are. And we respect that. I don't believe in no right or wrong way. Or how could you talk to the Jehovah's Witnesses? Or how could you talk to the Muslims? And oh no, I'm not into that. And that don't mean I believe everything they say or I want to, roll out with them and nothing like that. But I respect how they feel. Also, black cats and black dogs. Okay, we got somebody typing. Say also black cats and black dogs are least likely to be adopted out and often are put down. Also, some shelters only give a dog and a cat 2 to 3 weeks to be adopted out before being put down. Why people think they bad luck or something? You think that's why that is, Miss Carol Jackson? That's crazy. I didn't know that. So I hate to look at those commercials when you see them little animals looking all bad, just like when you see them children looking all, hungry and dirty. That's the same feeling I get when I see the dogs. Well, thanks for sharing that. I didn't know that. Some of y'all want to come up and tell or type in the chat, what are your goals? What have you learned, throughout 2024, how you want to close it out, how you want to begin. Now, I ain't talking about no New Year's resolution. I'm talking about stuff you've been doing anyway that you really still working on and it's working for you, or you deciding to do something a little different, add something to it, take something away. New Year's resolution is a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to give me a gym membership starting January 1st. And you're going to go 3 times and you ain't going no more. Just do it. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Oh, I do not do no resolutions. I them was years ago in my 20s. I mean, I'm gonna see you. I do not do resolutions.
All right, that's just
not just me. I don't.
It's pointless. You can just do it. You don't never want to say let your right hand know what your left hand doing anyway. Just do it, and then 6 months later, you sure look like you getting in shape. Boy, what you been doing? Oh, I've been working. You know what I'm saying? But to be like, I'm gonna get me a gym membership, blah blah blah. Or if it's part of your content, I'm on my way to Zumba class. You can tell it like that. But to be like, my New Year's resolution is to go here every day, 2 classes a day. You know what I'm saying? I did it, but it wasn't no New Year's resolution. I didn't plan it. I didn't put it out there to say, this is what I'm about to do. I was just doing it. Before I know it, my body was, looking real good. I was going to work out at this health club 6 days a week. Sometimes I'll take 2 classes a day. And I was finna be 50 then. I was on my way of turning 50. So I want to get back into that. I thought when I moved this way, I would find the same sort of thing. It's not the same thing. It's not. So I plan on getting back into that slowly because I'm not 50 no more. I'm 58. So I got to do things a little differently and make sure I got my vitamins and iron and calcium and vitamin D, iron, all that stuff that I need to move forward. Doing something like that. I would love to still do the exercise classes with y'all here on live or on Zoom, but I'm not getting enough people to show interest. So unfortunately, I'm not disciplined enough to do it on a regular. I can come later and do one or tomorrow or next week because I feel it. I'll get up and I just do it and y'all come and y'all see me live exercise. That's how I do it. But to plan it like every Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to meet and we're going to exercise for 5 weeks straight. I would need y'all to sign up. That would motivate me to show up. That'll know I got people relying on me. They looking forward to this. We're helping one another. We're supporting one another. Until I can get that, then I can't do it. And I always been that type of person. That's why I never got gym memberships. I only got that gym membership because it had Zumba, it had hip hop class, it had Pilates and yoga, and we had music. We had lifted weights, and we always had music. I can't just walk the treadmill. You know what I'm saying? I can't get on no bike and just ride. I got to do something movement because I love dance. I love movement. That works for me. Somebody else, they probably go to the treadmill for 30 minutes a day like it's nothing. So with that being said, I don't see nobody else typing nothing. Deb, you want to close out? Oh, Deb, you doing something?
I'm doing something in the kitchen here. Yes, I will. I'm going to say it the way I say it. Father God, in the name of Jesus, thank you for this morning. Thank you for your glory. Thank you for your love. And you have all the honor in our lives. Thank you for your inspiration and your knowledge. Because you said people perish without for lack of knowledge. And we thank you for the knowledge that Ready Rocks is doing with her motivational live on Mondays. We wanted to grow and grow and grow, and let each and everybody that's here, the ones in this chat, the one whose live it is, and the lives that we've been, others that we always grow. And thank you for your love. Amen.
Amen.
I'm
Amen.
good.
Thank you so much, Deb. I appreciate you showing up. Anybody that
I
comes,
told you a long time ago, I am connected to you in ways that you may not understand. That's why that's, well, not latch, because, I don't, I'm just saying, I said that and I meant that, and that's what I'm doing because it's also helping me.
you
We
sure
help
did say
each
that.
other,
You
we
sure are
uplift
doing
each other. Yeah, I love that.
it. Yeah, I love it
I'm not
too.
going. I'm not going to say no crap like I'm your fan, Rox. That's BS. I'm just. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing. It's helping me. It's motivating me. And some things are funny. Some things are serious. And I just like I said, you have a variety of something that I'm interested in. Just like other channel, a couple other people, I'm just interested in what they say because it takes a lot to pique my interest and to keep
Mhm.
me, my energy going with that person. So,
Right.
yeah. So,
I appreciate that. And I don't
yeah,
take it for granted.
I love you a lot, Max. Rox, I appreciate what you're doing here on this app because there's a lot of negativity on this app I see, and I just stroll on by that crap. I'm not into no drama crap. I just except for one person, but but okay, but yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I appreciate you. I do.
I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys. Hey, God, it's other son, grand
Exactly.
rising people. I say peace, love, and light. Yes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And this is how she represents, you know what I'm saying? And this is how she lives her life. But we all got so much in common, more than we even know. I don't care if you was raised Baptist, Catholic, or whatever. As long as I know you got morals, you stand on positivity and not, you know what I'm saying, being shisty, you know what I'm saying, grimy, and what you call it, fake, all that stuff like that, jealousy, hatred. I can roll with you. You know what I'm saying? I can roll. Even people, like some people might look down on somebody that may sell drugs or so-called gangbanger. But we got to remember that's a person a lot of times. It ain't always no demon out there selling drugs. Sometimes it's just a regular person who had gotten mixed with the wrong crowd and they felt like they had no other way. And some of them would have looked out for me. I wouldn't even expect it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there are people that may not be so acceptable to society, but they still got something good in them. It's still some hope for them. Put it like that. Because, like, if you say, for instance, somebody that live that life, they homeless, they live in couch to couch, house to house, and they run with the gang, or they trying to sell drugs, and they fell off, and the police keep messing with them. They having a hard time, so they want to do anything it takes because they hungry, and they see you, right? They see you getting out your car to go get gas or walking down the street, and it's kind of getting dark outside, and they say they're gonna get the first person. They're gonna get the first person they see because they tired and their kids hungry. And when they see you, it's something about you that won't let them do it. That's God's grace. You know what I'm saying? That's their protection. Whether you call him God, Allah, Jehovah, you know what I'm saying, Buddha. And if you say whatever you say, I think at the end of the day, we ain't got time be trying to be deciphering all that crap. We need to come together and help one another. Because at the end of the day, that's what he's looking at, our heart. We know we ain't got all the answers, and we ain't got time trying to figure all that out. That's just my opinion, y'all. But some people, they may feel totally different. I love everybody. As long as they got a good heart and got good intent, and that there's still some hope for them. I done had gangbangers protect me from a guy that was trying to jump on me. I'll come home late at night and they outside making sure I get in my house. You can't just mistreat people or feel like, oh, you ain't gonna speak to everybody or man because he up to no good. You don't even know that. There's nothing wrong with speaking. Somebody speak to you, speak back. You always keep your head on the swivel because you never know. But that same person who's finna rob somebody, just because you be nice to them and they see you, with your grandkids sometime or your children, and whenever they see you in the daytime, you smile and you speak. So when they seen somebody to rob and they seen you, it was you, they not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in being nasty to people. How you doing, Miss Lady? When I was a child, I did. When I was 12, 13 years old, I would get smart. Fine until you spoke. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, as a 12, 13, 14-year-old, is you just want to get something from me. You ain't no good. But as I got older and mature, I had to learn to do things differently. Yeah. So with that being, yeah, you know, what they say, what the devil meant for bad, God turned to good. That's what I think about when it comes to stuff like that.
You better know it.
Get
That's
somebody,
right. That's
you know,
right.
like when my granddaughter left her mom's house when her mom was alive, and they lived 3 blocks away. And she walked over here 5-something in the morning and rang the doorbell. They all spent the night over their mom's house that night. I was like, something told me to get her. Something told me let her play for a little while and then go back and get her. But I said, girl, you tweak it. Just let them kids stay over there. Because she had company. Her boyfriend was over there. And her boyfriend had their friends over there. So it was all 5 of her kids in her company. But they had a townhouse. So they was upstairs playing or whatever, you know. I figured they have a couple for a little while. Then they leave and they all do their little family thing and everything be fine. But something told me to go get her. But I called myself, telling myself, you tweak it. Let's let the girl stay. It ain't like she calling to say she want to go home. But evidently she had no access to no phone. So, honey, she walked up out of that house 5 in the morning. And when I tell you she had to walk a whole block this way, then she cut through the grass of a complex apartment all the way that way. You talking about a good 3.5 blocks she walked. So I said that wasn't nothing but the grace of God, his angels protecting her. And whoever seen her, because it was like a work day, like a Thursday. So people be out at that time, like warming their cars up or getting ready to go to work because they got to be there at 6, 7 o'clock. So I believe people seen her, but I also believe that because she was so short, nobody in their right mind who would have seen her would have let her walk by herself. So I believe that God had 2 angels by her side. So when they seen her with somebody or somebody's. So they felt like, oh, she walking with her people. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing about angels. I'm not getting into that right now. They shared some scriptures on that, but I know I got them, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yes,
Angels
this is
ain't
what
no
this is
joke.
for.
They're
To
not.
share those experiences that you
Yeah,
had. You know what I'm saying? It don't
yeah.
have to be necessarily just Bible scripture. It could be testimony. Testimony is whatever you went through. I remember that time that, hold on, y'all. Until there's one story, then I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta plug up my charger for my laptop. This thing don't last long at all without it being plugged in. But I remember the time that I was dreaming, and I'm gonna tell this in my little story time throughout this month for the people who don't hear. Now, some of the stories, some of y'all ain't heard before, but it's a lot of people ain't heard because I don't get enough views and stuff and people like that yet. It's coming now. But I was dreaming that I was at work and somebody told me, get the phone. You got a phone call, Rox. So I picks up the phone. I'm like, hello. And it's my older brother on the phone. He said, get home right now. Your brother just been stabbed. Your brother just been stabbed. And I started hyperventilating like, don't say that. Don't say that. So I got real nervous and hyperventilating. I kept saying, don't say that. Then I realized I was in the bed. You know how you realize you kind of like shake it off and you like, oh, I was dreaming. But I kept hearing some moaning in the background. I'm like, I'm waking up. I'm trying to adjust myself like what's really going on. That was a dream. But what's that sound? Like every few seconds. So I finally realized, girl, you woke now. Go follow and see what that is. So I go. Now, in the room I was in was like right here. And it was like going like maybe like a half a block if I was to count it because it was a big old house. It was in my mama room. She was laying in the bed, knocked out. You need a bulldozer to wake her up. But my little brother was on the floor doing the moaning. He had been stabbed. Y'all hear me? He had really been stabbed.
Yes, I did.
So that dream was nothing but God, God's angel, Holy Spirit, call it what you will. It was Buddha, it was Allah, call it what you will. It was something great though, because it woke me up to call the ambulance. They said if I had to wait a little longer, he might not have made it.
Got you out your seat?
Yeah. By him going into the room, my mama, that was just like the closest place he can get. He tried to get her attention, and but he couldn't do that. I wonder if he remembered that. I'm going to ask him about that. But yeah, and it was in the newspaper and everything. He was coming from a party at this club that a lot of teenagers used to go to. And I guess when he was leaving, or he was chased, and they stabbed him. Whoever these guys was, they stabbed him. I'm so grateful he's still alive to this day. He had to be like 14 years old when that happened.
Are you serious? That young?
Yeah, he was
Wow.
really young.
Wow.
But back then, I mean, I don't even think he was supposed to have been at that party. I believe that party was for him. I think it was for teenagers, but I'm thinking more so like 16, 17. You know, I can't remember. It was called the Fort. If anybody from Chicago that remember that place, the Fort, like Jeff Fort, the gangbanger, organizer. I ain't gonna say gang banger. I don't want to be disrespectful, but that's what the place was. They used to have parties all the time. I think I went there once or twice, a couple of years later. But I'm trying to figure out, like, what's my 14? My brother 14, but he out there in them streets. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids 14, 15, they hanging out with guys 18 and 20. So who knows how that happened? But yeah, I was dreaming that first to wake me up. So those different experiences and testimonies is what led me to believe and know that God is real. No matter what you call him, the creator of heaven and earth, as I call him, because I don't like to just say God, especially when I'm praying. Now I'm talking to y'all and I say God, y'all know what I'm talking about. But if I'm going to be praying, I always specify who I'm talking to, because I don't want any God, Satan, them to come mimic and act like they really blessing me and I'm thinking it's from God. You know what I'm saying? And all the time it's not, and got nothing to do with God. If that makes sense.
There's another thing. Now we know we have the angels. I'll get on that another time. But we also, this might be a little deep, but over the years I've had to learn when the devil is approaching me and how to fight it off. First, I recognize, you showing your face in front of me? Don't you see me on the front line? Don't you see me reading his word? You want a few words? Because see, the devil was a beautiful angel of music and every instruments and stuff like that up there. He thought he can be God, but God showed him, no, you ain't. Like you say, he's the creator of heaven and earth. The devil wasn't. So he's mad at us because I'll put it like this: I don't have a damn thing to do with him getting kicked out. But since he got kicked out around me, here on earth, I'm gonna fight him. And some people don't fight him. I'll give you that person. That person knows when the devil is messing with her. But instead of us playing, we don't have to play with him. I'll give you a testimony of I haven't given a testimony yet of some things that happened in my past, in which I may have to decide to do that one day, because I've gone through it and this too shall pass, and it has. I learned from it though. But I tell you this, I used to dance with the devil, party with him. So I'm like, no, you ain't. Get the hell away from me. But anyway,
Right.
yeah, I have to. I like I said, I haven't given a testimony of some things in my life, and sometimes I don't want to do it because it's gone. But the reason I got through them is because I had to recognize I was being used.
Right.
And ain't nobody gonna use me. I'm like, oh, you
I
using
know
me?
that's right.
Seriously? Just like I was saying about the B word, I wouldn't call that person a B because I've called my own stuff that in the past. B, what you do that for? So I mean, I'll just put it like this: I fight, and as long as we do not fight, we gon' it's gonna get over on us. Not me, not me. So
Right.
yeah, right.
Anybody else want to come up and give a testimony real quick? If not, we're going to get up out of here, and I'm going to see y'all on the social media streets. Check out my content. If you haven't been seeing it the past couple of days, don't forget to like and share it. Sometimes you can share it to Facebook. Sometimes you can share it to your wall. That's how we get out. You know what I'm saying? That's how these videos y'all see that got so many numbers on them that it's viral, because a lot of people share it. They found something funny about it, blah, blah, blah. But it's like we automatically think, like, if we see a video, even though we might find it kind of interesting, if it ain't already got a lot of numbers on it, if it ain't got a lot of views on it, a lot of likes and shares, we kind of like step back, especially if we know the person. Like, like I'm going to say Facebook, for example. You go to Facebook, you can share your video and you tag somebody in it, because I'm pretty much shadow banned on Facebook. So I don't even blame my people for not seeing it. because I don't see them either. But when I tag people, I get a couple people come in there and say something. But and I know it'd be a good video, it'll be a funny video. But they won't even, you know what I'm saying? But you can have that same video I did, just replace me with somebody that's more known, doing the same thing I just did, except it's them and not me. And then to get more reception. That's kind of fake to me and weird. I don't like that type of stuff.
That
But at
is
least
fake.
I recognize it is. Yeah, I don't take it personal, but I don't. That's because things don't always hit me in a personal way, or I got a right to speak about it. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean, you know, like when I was live yesterday and a couple of trolls got on there and said, why you so mad? And are you mental and stuff like that? You know, just because they see you, and sometimes my voice escalate, you know what I'm saying? That's part of my condition. You know what I'm saying? That manic. It's called manic. So I can start here, and then I don't have to be mad, but it might come off to somebody that I'm talking to or talking around as if I'm being mean to them. And to me, that's a mental illness. For you to take everything personal, make everything about you. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people feel that way. Now I know people outside our race, if they feel like, oh, she's the angry black woman, she's yelling, I'm scared. That just be lies or misconceptions. Some people really felt that because that's what they was told. They ain't know no better. But a lot of times that be game. Ain't no doggone well. Ain't no difference in me explaining myself, and I might get a little loud, then I take it down. I have to realize, because I do be yelling. I don't hear myself. But when I realize, like, I think I'm talking, like you asked me, Deb, am I too loud? Let me know. I be feeling the same way, like I be too loud, and I don't be trying to.
I get it's emotions and it's the seriousness. I've been like this since I was born. Maybe my side, I don't know. I'm a Leo. I don't know, but I've been like this all my life. So when I'm trying to explain myself, if I am too loud, or because I speak with authority and from my mouth.
Hey, Kimberly,
I'm not aware. Who is that?
Kimberly
Hi,
Alexander.
hi everybody in the chat. I didn't speak there. Hi everybody in the chat.
Yes.
So we have to express ourselves. Yeah, it's just our expressions.
Yeah, we all different. Some people say cool. You know, I used to like work with this lady named Nisi. I should do her hair. She was a sort of like what you call an evangelist. She was heavy into church, but honey, she'll tell you in a minute. I ain't always been this way. Put a dip in her hip and roll her neck and everything. You know what I'm saying? But she was the type person that's gonna say her word, and if she see you acting out, she'll give you words. She talk low, you know, she talk regular. I ain't never heard her raise her voice. She might be like, you better go on now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she gonna say, whether it's regular, whether it's laughing, or whether it's the word, she just said regular. I wish I could be like that. Why do I have to be so hyper all the time? You know what I'm saying? Why I can't just say what I gotta say?
Well, I'll give you one example. Like my husband, he watches something over there, and I'll be in another room. So he smokes weed. I'll put it like that. So anyway, when he come in there and he, think he got jokes and stuff, so he'll say something that I don't care for, thinking it's funny. So I start talking to him, right, and my voice escalates. And if our door is cracked, he said, "Why are you talking all loud? Don't you see the door open?" I said, "Well, check this out. Check this out. Close the door so nobody will hear me, and remove yourself from in front of me. And then it won't be no talking loud."
Right.
And then he realized it, and then he go in the other room like, "Damn, I did come in here and say something." So I mean, I gotta find humor in some things. So shit.
Right. It's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, but that was true. But if he didn't come in there bothering me,
image.
I wouldn't
God
be
got
talking
a
loud.
personality.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm quite sure. God is very humorous. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, we make plans and God laughs.
He do have a sense of humor. That is true. He do. I could be sitting there. This is deep. I could be sitting there meditating, have my little talk with him the way I talk to him, and he hears me and I hear him. But then all of a sudden I start laughing and I look up and wink at him, or blow him a kiss, and it's like, okay, I can't really hear him, laughing per se. But I know he get it. And he tells me a joke or two. And then I look up and I say, "Oh, I got it. And I start busting out laughing. So, that to me gets away that negative energy,
Yes.
Just I don't like. To me, I don't like drama. I don't like people putting their negative energy on me. That's like when I deal with these homeless people. There's nothing that they can say to me in a conversation, because I would get this. I've been homeless before, me and my husband. It's been many years ago, but I dealt with people out there like that. So me doing my ministry that God gave me to go talk to these people, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. They're just people just like me. I
Right.
don't know that. I don't know why they're out there. I know I ain't out there no more. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I motivate them. It might be something you said or somebody that I listened to on this app said, and I'll give it to them. So and they listen. Then they respect me next time they see me. They say, "Hi, Miss Deborah. Hi, Miss Deborah. Have a good day, Miss Deborah." And that's respect. So, and I love that. So people are people.
Right. Yeah. So you can resonate with them because you've been there. You know that you're not gonna look down. You had a story and they got a story. Who was
I by me having been there, check this out. I want to say, I me having been there many years ago. My thing with this, I give them. You should see the look in their eye and expression on their face. Me being a senior, sometimes I walk on my cane, sometimes I don't, but I use it because if anybody come up at me, I'm thinking I'm gonna get whacked. But
right.
anyway, when I tell them things, they look at me like with shock in they on their face, like you. Hell yeah. I say, you out here. I used to be, so I'm trying to tell you or give you advice as to how not to be back out, how to get from out here. So I said, so I live right there. So, and they look like, wow. And that's the respect. That's the respect I give to them, listening to them. And I've heard a lot of stories. Some of them are like they just gave up rocks. They gave up. And then the next time I see them, they might say, "Oh, okay, I heard you, Miss Tepper, and I went down there and got that resource. I got my ID now, or I'm able to get my food stamps now." That's the encouragement I give to them. So yeah,
That's good. We need that. We
yeah.
need all kind of people make the world go around. If
I
everybody
got work
just
to
mind
do, and
their
I'm gonna do it.
business, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
yeah,
we can't just mind our business all the time. We got to choose our battles, though. We got to pick and choose and understand. And I want people to understand that just because we talk about certain creators or certain situations, whether it be
yeah,
we know in our real life or we out here. And the only reason why I feel the need and and, and like to troll Peach, I do like to troll her because it's funny. It's content and it's funny. And she is a funny girl sometimes. I'm not gonna sit here in front and stunt. She could be really awesome if she turned her thing around. But the reason why I talk about her is because I have a right to my opinion. And I feel like just like if you see somebody selling drugs on your block
yeah,
and doing something reckless, you will want to speak up, whether you call anonymously, you will have concern. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
God forbid something happened to somebody on the block due to that situation that going on, but you gonna mind your business, but you want to say something. You might even call anonymously to get that off your block. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way about her. She's influencing younger people, especially, and she out here reckless and trauma bonding, and that's affecting our spiritual. You know what I'm saying? That's making
yeah,
us feel some type of way about a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It's a fine line
yeah,
between expressing ourselves, you know what I'm saying, like when Tony got up here and he started
yeah,
triggering people that was in the audience. So I felt the need to apologize. Because Grace told me your brother went through that and she had to leave the live. She couldn't take
yeah,
it no more. So I have a responsibility for those people. Yeah, it's a fine line between me being able to get up here and say what I say and do my little
yeah.
dances. But at the same time, I got to respect my audience on a mass scale. And if it's just one or two people that got something to say and they just trolling, I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about like, girl, you keep telling all these horror stories and they really, and they true. You say they true. You know what I'm saying? You come
Yeah,
out here half dressed all the time, and I just think you too old for all that. And you be using raunchy songs all the time. You know what I'm saying? That'll give me something to
yeah,
think about, which I should already know that at my age anyway. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You can't please everybody. So I just think it's a fine line. So yeah, a person like that, because that's the case. If I was really that reckless person and fake and all that, I would be doing it. All these content creators. I'll talk about all. It's so many to talk about. You'll never run out of content. But I don't want to do that. I barely want to talk about her. But it's just like, wow, she got these kids. She got lives she's irresponsible for. She's influencing people. She's out here with just reckless. for her own self, her own health. This is not just somebody out here being a tomfoolery clown, shucking and jiving. It's way
Yes.
deeper. So that's why I talk about her. So those people
Well,
that made,
like I said years ago when she first came on, I thought she was interesting. I don't think she's funny. That's anybody thinks she is. That's them. But the reason I really tuned into her years ago because she was on that responsibility kick. She was taking
right.
care of things, unlike what she's doing
Good
now.
morning,
You
Valerie.
know, who's that? Okay. Good
Who's Valerie?
morning. But I can put things. I decided I'm gonna put things in the comments, and if she's looking, I'm gonna put things in the comments because I have put things in certain comments, and she read them, and then she made content of it. But I'm gonna do a backflip on her. I'm gonna put something in there when I see her doing the content. I'm gonna run with it. But it's gonna be positive. You know what I'm saying? I can call it this and call it that, but it's gonna be something positive, like I see at my age, and not comparing it to, but with the responsibility of 7, bum husband, and then 1 or 2 on the way. I see things differently. She know things has to be differently, but that's that audience. That audience is not going to pay her rent if she go down. They're not going to pay her insurance. They're not going to pay her phone bill. They're not going to pay her her energy bill. They're not going to put gas in her vehicles. They're not. They're not going to buy her kids shoes, clothes, and food. They're not. They're not. So, I just want to see her to do the right thing. That's all.
Yeah,
Just do
we
the
don't
right
want to
thing.
see nobody out here bad, especially if they look like us. Nobody. I don't care what they look like, but especially
Exactly.
if you
Exactly.
look like me. You were the same age as my daughter. You
Yes.
could have been my daughter. Why in the world would I want why would I hate somebody like that? That means I hate my own daughter and I hate myself. It's not that, but I can't be the bigger person. I'm not there yet. Call me a babe in Christ. Call me still in the world or 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Call it what you will. I'm human. But I know
Yes.
that's a good part of me, and I got a good heart, and I'll give my last if I got it. But I'm gonna be myself. I do anything for anybody as long as it don't screw me. I'm not the type of person gonna give you my last, and I ain't got nothing coming with these 5 grandkids for another 2 weeks. I ain't got it.
Well, see,
But if
just you
you're a
make a good
single
point.
person, and
Yeah.
you know it don't bother you, you might be that person get a last. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yes.
have a friend that I stayed with, and me and my 2 daughters, because she ain't had no kids, they was teenagers, like 12 and 13. I stayed with her because my apartment, I just moved in right next to her. I had to leave because the person who rented it to me was a Jewish man, and he didn't do that apartment right. He put all the beautiful stuff in it, like the marble and the sliding closet door with mirrors. It looked gorgeous, but the plumbing, it was flooding and it had mice everywhere. So I had to move right with her. Thank God I ended up moving down the street from somebody I've been knowing for like 20 years. So I moved with her. And then we had another friend who relocated back out to where we are, and she had 5 or 6 kids. So she came. Now you talking about a 2-bedroom, right? Now we all gonna fit in 2-bedroom because her and her girlfriend had 1 room and her daughter had a room, but they had a big bunk bed with the big at the bottom and the small at the top. So that was perfect for us. It was like a full queen size at the bottom, and me and
Yeah.
them there, and the girls. So, but here they come, and they had nowhere to go. She said they could stay. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna take my daughters. We're gonna go to my grandma's house or my mama's house. You know what I'm saying, for a little while, because I'm trying to find a place anyway, and I think she needed more than me because she had nowhere to go. She literally didn't have nowhere to go. Our mama didn't have a big enough place. You know what I'm saying? Our sister didn't have a big enough place. Even our friend didn't have a big enough place, but she's that type of friend that she gonna make it work. Okay, we're gonna be in here together, like so on top of each other. And I couldn't do that because there was so many boys. God rest their soul too. I'm passed away now. But I felt like I was leaving. I was doing the right thing. Do you know she accused me of being selfish? She said I was being selfish because I left. So it's like people think of things really differently sometimes than you do. I'm thinking I'm being a bigger, better person because I got 2. She got 5.
That's funny.
Very
That's funny.
interesting. Now, not my friend. She, as far as I know, she didn't say no. I'm talking about the lady whose house it was, my other friend. She said to me, "You selfish. You being selfish. How?" Is that selfish? If I'm like, I don't know where they gonna sleep. That would have been selfish if I didn't give up that bed. That left room for 3 people to sleep in the bed. And she could have slept on the couch, made a pile on the floor, whatever they was gonna do to figure it out. That was crazy. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel and share the live. And anybody that come after this, catch the replay, put replay in the comments, y'all. Y'all can always send me a PayPal. It's going across the screen. It's at Foxy Roxy 196654. If you ever want to send a Zelle, just email me for the information. The email going across the screen. Spell it exactly like that. It don't have to be all caps, though. So this is just future reference, so y'all know, not just today or anytime. I'm always accepting those things. Become a member for $2.99. Hey, Burma Shannon. Blessing tried to get him. The doctor finally got caught some of it. Yeah, but just catch the replay too, because we about to get up out of here. Unless you want to come up and give a testimony or something, give us a report from the doctor. Is something good? Is it something good? Everything good with you? I wish everybody had good health, good wealth, mentally, physically, and financially, y'all. It's not a game out here. It's always been times where we all needed money and people were struggling, whether it was the 60s, the 70s, the 90s. Some people just had it hard, but we was making it. We made it do what it do. We made it. We got that rent money. You know what I'm saying? We might didn't have a lot of food, but you know what I'm saying? The family came together and we was good. But right now, it's really, really bad. If you don't have your mama or your auntie, your grandmama, or somebody to help you, you're not married to a good man that's going to provide, at least meet you halfway. It's rough out here, y'all. So I'm wishing everybody the best. If you're a content creator and you're trying to get greater and you're trying to be monetized, we need to know that so we can come support the channel. You know, closed mouth don't get fed. You can't just be out here pushing content unless you're just doing it for the fun. But if you really want to be monetized, why are they still doing it? Because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen at 9 o'clock tonight. So y'all catch the replay, okay, y'all? And check out my content. I only did 2 things today. I did a short and I did a long form video about Peach. Out of her words, I used her picture and I made a video about the Holiday Heart thing. I was just saying the other day, though, she looked like Wanda from Holiday Heart. Here she come, making fun of it. So I just went on. Do you remember I was saying that in one of my videos? I was like, yeah, she looked like Holiday Heart. She just need a red instead of blonde. She really looked like Holiday Heart. I mean, she went to the store and got on the bike, or pushing the bike, rather. And she was like, I got the bike. She's making fun of herself. That's why I say I think Peach is funny when she do stuff like that. Not when she just be out here wilding out and doing all them goofy dances and saying all that sexual innuendos. That's not cute or funny. But when she do literally things that's like comedic, because she got that side in her, she just don't push it. She can make a lot of money on her comedic side.
You don't use that comedian talent the right way, though. Yeah. You know,
she is a funny person. She has that in her, but she's so stressed out.
So yeah, the stress is blocking that. Yeah.
So Peach, if you ever watching this, girl, though, we got your back. We love you. At the end of the day, nobody want nothing bad to happen to her. We love her more than the Peach Patch do. Why is this cap? That's because we don't like her ways.
We do.
I love my family members. You think I'm not gonna check them if I don't like something? So how much you think I'm gonna check her? We're gonna check her. We're going to check her. We checking her out of love. Some people out there really screwing hating her. They say it. They hate her guts. They say I hate her ways when she say things like F the Lord and laugh at her daddy dying. That's like demonic to me. So yeah, I can't sit there and go for that. I'm not going to go for that at all. Hey, Jasmine. You're saying she looked like wonderful, but you look like Holiday. You're not cute yourself. So what, y'all? Girl, we're not talking about her face. We talking about her image.
Is that Jasmine? Did I see the comment she made on something the other day? What is she saying? You're not yourself whatsoever. You all are so. Check this out, Jasmine. Okay, check this out, girl. If we so miserable, why are you listening to us? You understand what I'm saying? Don't you have something else better to do than to listen to people that you call miserable? Bye. You feel me? And as far as she's not being cute herself, check this out again, girlfriend. Beauty is skin deep. You know what I'm saying, Jasmine? Beauty is skin deep. Okay,
And
I'm block.
that's all you needed in this world to be happy and to be prosperous and to be in alignment with the word of God and being pleasing to the creator of heaven and earth. Then it would be a problem not to be pretty. Pretty is the least of yours, or anybody's problems. Nobody cares about the imagery. Those days are over with. We care more about what's inside, what your intentions are, how your heart is. If somebody goes around and say F the Lord and die when they and laugh when they father die, that's a problem. Now you can sit there and be the 12-year-old, 21-year-old you are and think that it's not, but that's on you. I said what I said and I mean what I said. We care more about Peach than you do, because if you truly cared about her and had any sense enough to recognize it, you would call her out too, out of love, period. So you can go ahead on with that. That don't mean nothing to me. I don't care about being pretty. Who am I trying to impress? Who? How has pretty ever gotten somebody? Cheated on? Beyonce, Holly Berry, fighting in divorce court, misery, taking pills, going to see a therapist. Pretty ain't gonna save nothing. I didn't call her Wanda's and say she ugly. I'm talking about the image she puts out here. She don't keep herself up, her hair, her clothes. I didn't say her face.
That's true. That's true. Good message.
You
Keep
sound
your
dumb.
image up. Keep
You
that
sound
image up.
dumb. It's people like you that's keeping Peach down. It's people like you that keep Peach down. And she keep on falling for the foolery of people like y'all and thinking that it's cool because y'all co-sign the BS. And that's just gonna, when y'all, like she said, when the shit hit the fan and them 7 kids and 2 on the way, ain't got no mama no more, then y'all gonna just be sitting there still saying that same rhetoric while posting them same videos, trying to be her, trying to dance like her, trying to get a bag like her. Slow. Y'all, something wrong with y'all. A lot of y'all out here are slow. And I'm saying that out of love and concern. And I'm being real. I ain't gonna sit here and be politically correct about everything I say. I'm not. Because at the end of the day, I got a right to my opinion and I am human. You slow, Jasmine. Just like a lot of other peach patches. Y'all are slow.
You heard
Okay,
of
now
Jasmine.
take that how
She
you
said
want to.
slow.
But slow. You are slow. Okay? Slow. 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 I hope you ain't got no kids.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't want to hear about what you hate females. Girl, you young. You don't know your asshole from a hole in the ball. You don't have no experience in life. You don't know nothing. You don't even know when you being played. You still trying to figure out this thing called life. And one day you're going to appreciate older women. If you live long enough to be an older woman, to get that wisdom, you better get up on some of this game and stop trying to take it personal and understand what it is you're listening to and stop trying to hear what you hear. You only hear what you want to hear. You're not really seeing the big picture. All y'all see is somebody talking about Peach. Oh, we can't have that. That's fake. Oh, you old, you miserable. Y'all, I hate to see females. I'm not no female. I'm a woman. I'm a human being. Girl, if you want to take your time to keep typing all that stuff, I'm not reading all that. You
But
go
check
right
this
ahead.
out. But check this out. She came in when you start talking about PM. So where was she at in the beginning? Listen to the good motivational
In the
speaking.
bushes. Wasn't
Yeah.
listening to that. Yes,
Yeah.
Roxy, under pain
Exactly.
management. My back,
Came
maybe
in
next time we'll
then.
catch the replay. Just want to say blessed to everyone. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, Shannon, that's a good report. That is
Thank
great.
you, Shannon. Thank you.
Now, hopefully, I'll see you next Monday. If you just show up, you don't have to get up here. Everybody don't feel like getting up here. Girl, shut up. You don't tell nobody nothing. Shut your slow ass up. You slow. At the end of the day, you can type 1,000 words a minute. You still slow. You still slow, Jasmine, with no profile, with no content. You slow though. You are slow. Period. I'm saying that as nicely as I can. You are slow. You know nothing. So if anybody else don't want to come up and say nothing, we done closed out already. We done said what we said, and Miss Jasmine just sitting here keep repeating the same stupid stuff. Slow ass Jasmine. Slow ass Jasmine. Want a song about want to hear, here it go. Jasmine Bass is slow. She don't know what the hell she talking about. Thank you very much. Oh, y'all don't want to troll me. Y'all do not want to troll me, baby. I'm the wrong one to troll, baby. And I ain't got to call you not one curse word. And I can troll you right back and read you your rights and have you in your kitchen crying under the sink, baby. You don't want to talk to me. I am not the one, because I don't know once you go through certain things in life, you don't. I haven't seen tears in I don't know how long, because I've been through so much. I learned how to deal with it. I realized my blessings and my lessons. So you on the outside looking in to call me out my name and say this about me and you hate this, that means nothing to me. It don't. Just like I tell my grandkids and they was going to school, they call me this and they said this about me. I tell them this. Those children don't know no better. And why would you care about what a child say who don't know their asshole from a hole in the wall, who probably go home and eat oodles and noodles every day, who probably miserable in their household? You don't know what their parents doing to them. You should feel sorry for them and just ignore them unless they come up in your face and want some of that action. If they ain't coming up in your face, don't worry about what they say, because their words don't mean nothing. No, who cares about what a Jasmine say? Like, oh my God, Jasmine said that. Oh,
Cut it out, Mom. Cut it out, girl.
You ain't nobody. You ain't nobody.
That's a good one.
So I don't care what you say. If you was Jesus, maybe. If you was Denzel Washington, maybe. If you was a Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? And I'm giving hypotheticals because I wouldn't care what those two said anyway. I'm talking about the actors. But you're nobody. You're not like you on live and you this big time popular content creator / rapper, and you out here trolling and calling people out, and people are laughing because you're nobody. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. Nobody cares. Who are you? Where's your picture at, honey? Where is your picture? Where's your content? What do you do? What do you do? Huh? What have you?
Come on, guys. Let's ask your question. What do you do? You heard him. What do you do?
What do
Come
you
on,
bring
girl.
to the table?
Come on.
What kind of words of wisdom do you do? What do you stand on? Huh? Do you serve Satan? Do you draw pendulums in your basement on the floor? Do you do witchcraft? Huh? Is it okay for children to cuss? Who are you? What do you do? Do you sing? Do you play an instrument? Are you a psychiatrist? Are you a comedian? What do you do? Who are you? Who are you, honey? Who are you? All I see is a purple emblem with a J in it. I don't know what that is. That could be, you could be a white man behind this doggone profile for all I know. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. So to me, you're nobody. Now, if I was to find out behind this thing was Jesus Christ, he came back in the flesh and he revealed it to all of us. He just stepped down and said, that was me. I was testing you and you failed the test, but you passed at the same time. It'll be different, but you're nobody. How many followers you got? Are you monetized on any platform? Do people listen to you? Where you work at? How many children you got? Are you married? Or you have kids out of wedlock? How smart are you? Do you got a degree? So why should I care about what you say if you don't bring nothing to the table? No substance, no words of wisdom, not even allowing a person to have their own opinion. You can't even allow us to get up here and say what we want to say and how we feel out of love and respect. If we want to laugh about something, we can. If we want to point out something we don't agree with, we can. So why does that make you mad? I never, not one time, called Peach ugly. She ugly on the inside, baby. I said she looked like Wanda from Holiday Heart, and I meant that. She even said it. You acting like I'm the only one said it. I took the picture she posted. Did you go see her content today? She posted that she looked like Wanda from Holiday Heart, and she laughing. She's laughing. So you over here mad.
Wow.
You like women? Is that what it is? And you mad and you want her, you call yourself the defender. That's what's up. That's how we know y'all peach patches are slow. People be laughing at us. And she'll say what she don't like, as long as you don't take her content. You know what I'm saying? If you take her content, you got to make it your own. You can't just take her video and post it. I ain't mad at her for that. That's wrong. You take her video, you do commentary on it, and you stop and talk. You play a little bit, you stop and talk. You play a little bit, you stop and talk. You can do it like that. Take a picture of her, you had her face, and talk commentary on. Ain't nobody doing nothing wrong. She laughing. You over here posting. Type. I hope you can write for real instead of just typing. Let's see your penmanship. Put your penmanship up and come up on this panel and let's discuss it. Come on, the link is right there. Come on up. Don't be scary. If you beg and bad enough to come up here and tell us this and tell me that and say this and say that, I don't know what you're saying because I ain't reading. All I keep seeing is J. Ain't nobody reading that demon babble you spitting. That ain't nothing but goofy demon babble. Y'all don't know y'all asshole from a hole in the wall. Y'all are slow children and older women as her age and older who don't know nothing. Been molested or assaulted and bamboozled and run amok. I don't know what happened to y'all. Something happened. No matter what I've been through, I don't come on here bothering nobody. I do me. And if you want to be out here putting out some trash and putting out some funny stuff or putting out some questionable stuff, and we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Sing about it, make videos about it, do commentary about it, troll it. Yes, that's what we gonna do. So if you don't want to come up, I'm about to get up out of here. I've been here long enough. I got content to do. It's 10 o'clock. I got to get my content done by 12 because I got an appointment at 1. Girl, I ain't thinking about what you talking about. Whatever you type. You don't want to come up. The link is in the comments. I'm going to put it up one more time. So you can come up. Y'all scary ass peach patches. Y'all scary. Got so much to type about, but don't want to come up. Right, Shannon. She's slow. She can't help it.
This is very interesting. Very interesting.
She probably 20 years old. Don't know her ass off from a hole in the wall. Probably out here laying up with her legs open for guys who ain't never gave her a good feeling. Just using her, just depositing. Taking her money. Miserable. So that's why you can resonate with all the foolishness. Because you don't want no knowledge. You don't want to get up on no game. You don't want nobody to keep it real with you. You don't want nobody to point out the flaws out of love. You know? Because I know there's some people out here just straight up like whack, like, huh? I can't stand her. Hope she fall off. Hope this, hope that. They be saying stuff like that. Ain't nobody saying that over here. I can say what she look like to me, and you can feel like I look like Holiday Heart. That's fine with me. I am faint rounds. It's fine, even with a dress on. So that's a compliment, baby. I know ain't nothing wrong with me. Shit, I got my own look. You got your own look. What that mean? Look how fine Beyonce is or was, and Halle Berry, and they got run amok, cheated on, hurt, abused. Honey, your looks is not what's gonna get you and keep you safe. Your looks is not gonna do it. What's inside here and being protected and standing up for yourself and making right decisions when it comes to relationships, whether it be with men, women, or your jobs. And the people you just run into on some social shit. You got to know how to survive and run around and move in this world. You worry about what somebody's face look like. I'm talking about what she looked like with them ragged ass wigs on and looking crazy with them clothes on. She looked crackish. Now, you don't believe me? She put this up. Go over there and look on YouTube. Look on YouTube or look on TikTok. She put the picture up saying that she looked like Holiday Heart. She said, I got the bike. And I'm like, hell no. She ain't lying. I forgot I got that green screen up. You can't see it. But here she go. And oh my God, she looked just like it. Only thing is she got a blonde wig on and not a real one. But anyway, y'all, she don't want to come up. I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all, yeah. Yeah, we miserable, but we got some sense. I'd rather be miserable with some common sense and a better life and make better decisions as an older woman than a young fool, a young goofy with your slow ass. Y'all have a good one. I love y'all. Even you, Jasmine. I love you too. If you
Love
work
you,
for the
Rod.
FBI, why is you over here? You work for, okay. Well, you clean up the bathrooms? Talk about you work for the FBI. Girl,
Oh,
bye.
check this out. Check this out. Friday, you having Friday Night Live. This is what I decided to do. I'm gonna go
What's that?
pick me up this week, half a pint of Remy. So I'm gonna have a real deal Friday. So come with
Okay,
it.
bring me in the building.
Because I'm tired of you sipping on yours, and I just drink wine and my beer. But I'm gonna buy me a celebratory half a
Bless
pint
you.
of Remy. How about that?
Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Everybody have a wonderful, amazing day.
You guys have
Everybody.
a peaceful day.
Yes, everybody.
All right. Bye.
See y'all.